Hi friends, I'm Jennifer Scott and welcome back to my channel. Well, as you can tell, she's having a crazy hair day. So as the thumbnail told you, I am reviewing a couple products from Jonathan Van Ness's line, JVN. So let's see what we think about it. To those of you who are new here, thank you so much for joining me. You're always going to have some sort of a situation to look at. There's never going to be a filter and there's never going to be a filter. Good or bad, you know you want to see more of it, so hit that subscribe button and come back again. There's plenty more where this came from. All right, friends, so the name of the game today is hair. I tried to be as minimal as I could. My makeup, kind of natural, no jewelry. It's just all about the hair today. I mean, could I have more of an accessory than this hair? So you're used to seeing me with my hair usually blown out. I like to use a round brush and a hair dryer just to kind of control my hair, and I get a couple days wear out of it that way. I used to always let my hair be natural and just let the curl shine through, and actually that's what my husband likes best. That's how I wore my hair back when we were dating, and I just haven't let it be like that in a very long time. Tons of reasons, who cares? But sometimes I do like to let my natural side shine through. So when I saw that JVN, Jonathan Van Ness, was coming out with a new line, I was like, he has naturally curly hair. I want to see what he's doing with his products. Now, I only got two. As you can see from this one here, I got the pre-wash scalp oil. This was mainly interesting to me because of two reasons. Number one, it's a leave-in hair oil that you put in like 15 minutes before you're gonna wash your hair. You just take the dropper and kind of place it throughout your scalp, or you can put it in your fingers, and you just rub it in, and you make sure it gets thoroughly like all over your scalp, and then you carefully pull it out to the ends of your hair, and then just let it sit for 15 minutes. Go do some other stuff. Scroll through Instagram, watch one of my videos, feed your dog, do whatever you gotta do, but just let it sit. And actually, you can let it sit longer, 15 minutes, a half hour, an hour, whatever works for you. So like I said, I bought it for two reasons. Number one, I do use dry shampoo on the days that I don't wash my hair, so I wanted something that I knew was really going to get my scalp really clean, because the only way to really grow healthy hair is to have a very clean scalp. If you have buildup on your scalp, it's harder for new hair to grow, and I like my big thick hair. I want to keep my scalp clean. I want my hair shiny, so I definitely wanted to give this a try. However, it's also supposed to like thicken and protect your hair and help actually grow hair. Now, there's been tons of products over the years that's supposed to help you grow hair. There's no magic elixir for that yet. However, I did want for my husband to try this because he's starting to worry about his hair getting thin. So he's giving it a try too. And his hair is actually looking thicker. Whether or not it's actually promoting hair growth, I don't know yet. That would take months to know. But right now, his hair looks really nice. And we've both been using this, and it looks like nothing has been used out of here. This little jar is 1.7 ounces, and how much is it? $28. So I think it's definitely worth it. I mean, it seems like a good value for the size of this little bottle, but a little bit really goes a long way. You use one whole dropper full on your whole scalp, and that's all you need for the day. Now, I don't use this every day. I use it a couple times a week. Same with my husband, because who always has the time to sit around and wait? Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. And Jonathan actually says you can take a couple drops, 1 or 2 drops, not a lot, and just go through the ends of your hair just to add a little more shine. I haven't done that yet, but I'm definitely going to give it a try. Now, the star for me is this product right here. It's what's in my hair right now. This is the Complete Air Dry Cream. Now, when I say I have tried every curl cream on the market, I have tried, spray-in liquids, I've tried gels, creams, you name it, I've tried it. There have only been a couple products over the years that have really worked well for my hair, and sooner or later they all were discontinued. So right now, actually for a long time, I haven't had anything that has been like a good leave-in curl cream. I don't want to feel it in my hair. I don't want my hair to be crunchy or crispy. I don't want there to be flakes. I don't want it to dull the color. I don't want it to dull the shine. I want a lot out of a curl cream, and this is kind of doing it. Now, as you can tell, I have not done anything to my hair. I literally took a shower, took the towel off of my head, let my hair dry for like a minute. Then I took the curl cream. Now, figuring out how much to use is going to be very personal depending on the amount of hair you have, how long it is. But for me, let me show you. This is about how much I use initially. I rub this in my hands, and then I just carefully, lightly pull it through my hair. But with the rest of it, I take and I scrunch it, and I just really work it through thoroughly. And then after I've done that, I will take little pea-size amounts anywhere that I feel like I've missed spots, and then I will just carefully and thoroughly work it in. And then for the next minute or so, I still continue to scrunch, make sure everything is getting in there really nicely and well distributed, because I don't want anywhere that it's not. And actually, I think underneath here I could have done a little better, but I'll keep trying on that. So then I just let my hair sit for about 15 minutes. You can completely let your hair air dry in this. For me, air drying takes a long time. Now, I did notice that the air dry time on this, when I tried once before, is a lot less than my normal air dry time, but I ain't got time to wait for that. So I just let it sit for about 15 minutes. Then I did take a diffuser and I went all over my head. It probably took me less than a minute because I wanted to take out any excess moisture. I just wanted my hair to be able to finish drying without there being, heavy areas of dampness. And this is what we're left with. Normally, I am not going to leave my hair like this. Sometimes if it dries just right, I will, but today I'm not going to. I'm going to show you what I normally do. Now, I only use my fingers and I just go through my hair, kind of combing with my fingers, pulling out gently, but not pulling out all the way, because the curls on the ends are the ones that are going to frizz the most for me, so I don't pull them out entirely. Now, I start like this, just pulling. Gently pulling, because I like a big, softer curl on me. And then I will tip my head upside down and do it this way. But for camera, that ain't cute. Now, as you can see, as I pull it through, my hair is looking softer, less kinky coily, which is fine with me. Now, as you can see, there are some coils that I still let be because I don't need all of it to be fluffed out and smooth. I do like there to still be some texture. I like there to be a lot going on. I want it fluffy. I want it soft. I still want some curls, some definition, but a whole head of ringlets, it's not usually my vibe anymore. But you do you, boo. And then for the ends, I will gently work on them because I don't want, well, here's a little knot here. I don't want there to be knots, but I don't want it to frizz out. Now, if it does, I think I can use just 1 or 2 drops of that oil in my fingers and give it a go. Let's try it. Where are my curl girls at? Can't we all just usually 1, 2, just fuss and muss with our curls until we get them just right? And sometimes you just don't want to touch them at all. All right, so 2 drops. It smells nice. And I'm just going to give it a little zhuzh on the ends. Just come up here a little bit because my hair is pretty thoroughly layered. My hair guy does a great job at that. Yeah, I think 2 drops is plenty. Now, you might be thinking, girl, you were looking crazy with all that hair like that. Well, some days she's feeling crazy and wants her hair to look like that. So the air dry cream at 5 ounces is $24, which I think is a decent price. I'm going to get a lot of use out of this. As you can tell, I have been using it. This is probably the 4th time I've used it. I have done it and let it air dry the entire time. I have actually done a blowout with it, and I have let it, like I did today, I've done that twice. So I'm getting used to how this product works. I like it a lot. I like that I don't feel it in my hair. I like that my hair isn't crispy and crunchy. I like that there's still softness to it. I like that I can play with it and my curl is still there. I like it a lot. I'm super pleased with this. Now, there's a lot of really cool information about this line that you may want to look up if you go on Sephora, but I'll give you a few highlights. All the packaging is recyclable. The tube here is aluminum. Love that. All the hair products are good for people with all types of hair. So straight, wavy, curly, coily, all of it. The ingredients and nutrients that are used in these products are very interesting. They're very innovative. Chia seed was one that I noticed in here, and that stood out to me because that was also an ingredient in the Lola V product that I had reviewed last week. So it seems like chia seed might be having a hair moment. Oh, and speaking of last week, I am so sorry I didn't have a video last week. I actually got a cold sore about 9-10 days ago. And when I get a cold sore, it starts on my lip and it can literally grow up into my nose. It's disgusting. I've been getting them since I'm like 5 years old. They're awful. And let's face it, in this medium, you guys are looking at me. This is not a podcast. You would have to stare at like a bubbly, crusty scab on my face. I wasn't having that. So I'm so sorry I took a week off. I literally hated every day of it because I wanted to be filming and editing. But here I am back again with just a little bit of it still left behind, but I had to film. I just had to come back to you. back to JVN. If you've been curious about this line, I really think it's worth a try, especially the shampoos and hair conditioners. I haven't tried them yet. What's interesting about them is they're color coded. So I think there's like a pink, a purple, a green, but you don't have to use just the pink shampoo and conditioner, just the purple shampoo and conditioner. You can mix and match depending on what your hair needs are, which I think is fantastic because sometimes it just seems so limiting when you get a shampoo because you have these needs, but the conditioner doesn't match up. It's just so annoying. It really looks like Jonathan did a great job of making mix and match formulations. So I'm really looking forward to trying out his shampoos and conditioners. All right, so who needs these products here? If you have dry, itchy, flaky scalp, if you want to try and maybe get your hair thicker and make the scalp healthier, I definitely think you should give this a try. I see no downside to it. It washes out really nice when you take a shower. It doesn't leave behind any sort of residue, and your hair feels really nice afterwards. I mean, my hair looked nice and shiny and healthy, so super pleased with that. Not oily, greasy at all. And this air dry cream, I don't have anything bad to say about it. I only have good things to say about it. If you have hair that's like curly, coily, wavy, even straight, and you just want to add some more body to it, get some more movement and texture to it, but you don't want it to be weighed down, you don't want it to feel crunchy or crispy, I really think you should try it. This is, for me, this is one of the first products in a long time that I've liked for my hair. This is super, super good. I mean, I get it. Not everyone wants to look crazy like I do, but sometimes. All right, friends, tell me, have you been trying the JVN products? Have you used the shampoo and conditioner? If so, let me know in the comments below. I want to know what your experience has been with them. And for those of us who have been following Jonathan for years on Instagram, and then when he got the gig with Queer Eye, I mean, I am so happy for him. Not only did he formulate a really great line, but I just love everything about him. I love his personality. I love his character. I love just his outlook on life. I mean, did you see when he was learning gymnastics? Like, those are some of my favorite videos in the world. If you haven't seen them, go scroll through his Instagram and look for some of his videos when he was like practicing and learning how to be a gymnast. He really wanted to be an Olympic gymnast. It's the best. I mean, someone with that kind of like joy and spirit, like, you got to give it up to them. So I am thrilled to be supporting him with these products. I am loving them and I'm happy to support him. All right, friends, that's it. Short and sweet. I mean, how much can we talk about my crazy hair? And let me know in the comments below what you're thinking about this. Like, do you want to see me curly more often? Or are you like, girl, go back to the round brush and the blow dryer? I want to know. All right, friends. Well, thank you so much for being with me, and I'll see you real soon. Mwah.